Oh, a Geiger bar.
What do you think?
Looks nice.
Tim,
Yes.
do you feel like you're living in a new world with an old soul? Did you know that SD Bullion is giving away a monster box of 2023 Silver Eagles? Sign up today at sdbullion.com/sweepstakes.
Have a good anniversary.
I did. I had a wonderful time with Mrs. Yankee in Bermuda. That was a great getaway. Something we planned prior to the illness that shall not be mentioned. How has it been in the shop?
Extremely busy. Extremely busy. If my daughter doesn't show up at least a couple of times a day or a couple of times a week, we're buried.
Buried.
Yeah.
Wow.
And, I was ordering about 100 gold items, American Eagles, Buffaloes, Maple Leafs, and bars
Right.
every week. And now it's not lasting till Saturday. So people are coming in on Saturday and we have nothing.
They just ripped through it.
Yeah, I did get some Maple Leafs yesterday, but I owe a lot of people some Maple Leafs. So I think we're going to have to ship everything directly to the customer now.
You were just on the phone with somebody from Germany?
Yes.
I've been thinking you've been a national phenomenon. You're an international one now. People are calling you from around the world, not just around the country,
Well,
Tim.
he was talking about a lot of the same problems that we're having here. He was talking about buying a house, but he changed his mind because their new mandates require them to change the heating system, the cooling system. You can't have oil, you can't have gas now, or
Regulations.
or you have to change things around so
Right.
that it's just going to cost more than it's worth.
Government
Yeah,
regulations.
and it's getting that way everywhere.
Yep.
I'd hate to be living in California right now and trying to buy a place or sell a place because you've got too many restrictions on everything. And of course, you can't buy a gas-powered car. You have to buy an electric car by 2030 or something like that. Immediately after Gavin Newsom said that, the electric company said, "We please don't charge your electric cars because the grid will come down." So let's do it from backwards. Let's build all the charging stations, even though we don't have any electricity to charge.
Tim,
Yes.
do you feel like you're living in a new world with an old soul?
Oh no, I'm a person of the times. It's everybody else who's wrong.
I sent you that link to Richmond, north of
Yeah,
Richmond,
Oliver Anthony.
by Oliver Anthony. And I asked you what you thought of it.
It's too short. I could give him a lot more information too, but he did a great job. I mean, the music is excellent. How he tied things together was excellent, and it's all true. All of it's true. Everybody would say it in a different way, but it's all true. And we're being lied to every day. We've created 13 million new jobs. The number is probably half that, if that. And I don't know, when he was shaking his finger at us and telling us you find one thing that I did wrong or something, whatever he
Oh,
said.
my word.
I mean, start with Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move on
He's
to...
destroying the military. His inflation is his to own. They claim inflation is 3%, but the Fed is still raising rates.
Yep.
That box of crackers that I used to buy for $2.99 is now like $4.29. That's more than 25% inflation. They own that. Inflation is not zero. It's not 3%. It's the 25% that they created, because nothing's going to go back under this president.
We've got a few stackers in here. It's okay if I record you, right?
Yes.
All right, so is this your first time here at Tim's?
Yep. He's a movie star, so we got to stop in.
Oh, that's great.
Yep. Got to be prepared.
How long have you been stacking for?
About 15 years.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, so we've got a serious stacker, an
Serious,
experienced
yeah,
one.
serious. Are you upstate or in New York City?
Upstate.
Oh, that's good. I just got that from a customer. You need to look. It's a Trump coin. It has the White House on the reverse, and it's a quarter ounce of gold.
A quarter A quarter ounce of gold.
It's a different world, but fortunately, Trump is still getting more votes every time they charge him with another crime. So.
That's it.
What I have really appreciated about Oliver's song was that he touched on what is really at the root of how people are feeling. It touched on the economic aspects of our dollar getting completely hosed. It talks about confiscatory taxes really hurting the working man. Changes we don't want to
The dollar
see.
doesn't go very far, and
Right.
if you're working overtime for even 1.5 times the hourly wage, it's not going to get you anywhere. You're working to pay your bills, and that's it. And it's all over the country.
That's pretty interesting.
You like that?
Yeah, very nice.
What do you think?
Beautiful. That's my president.
Have you been, would you say?
That's my president there.
Any of it that's in the original packaging is going to do well.
Oh. Wow.
Beautiful.
That is, isn't it?
That's so pretty.
You're the guy that
Background
voted
is
for
just beautiful.
Fetterman?
Turn it over. Let me turn it over.
Oh, sure, yeah. Thank you. Wow.
Let's see. I have gold maple leaves and a fair amount of silver. Till the truck gets here, we'll have a lot, I guess.
Ooh, they got the silver. Do you like silver rounds or bars or coins? What's your preference?
Mostly rounds, but I think the bars are cool. So I've got a few, 10 ounce. I got a 100 ounce bar. And
Very cool.
yeah, so they're interesting, But I think the rounds are easier to stack. Yeah.
I've only been involved with it for 2 years, just from him doing this and bringing it to my attention.
Having it on TV all the
Having
time,
it on TV all the time.
watching Yankee stacking.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. You're buying something too?
I'm going to buy something.
Gold or silver, do you know?
I can only afford silver.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay. That's great.
I have my $100 bill. Everything is scary right now. It just so much going on so fast. So fast.
It's scary for everybody. Our country.
Yes.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
And our children, our grandchildren, and what the world's going to be for them. We're all human beings, and our country's, our human society is being destroyed.
Yeah.
I don't really know how else to word it.
Not just here.
Yeah.
No, it's not just an American phenomenon,
Yeah.
but we feel it the most, don't we, as Americans, and seeing what's being lost here?
Because we're used to, a different way of living, but
We're living in a new world
Yeah.
with an old soul, right?
yeah. They're trying to push us over the cliff, I think.
My fear is what they're saying on the news to the general population here, people that aren't aware, and they're deflecting from something greater than what they're portraying, and I just wonder what that is and when it's going to happen.
Wow.
I don't know if you saw, I was probably late last week, Janine Pirro played all of the president's lies and then explained which were lies and why. And it was almost comical. The economy's doing great. Bidenomics is working. The mainstream media is protecting these people, and they really shouldn't, because they have nothing to gain unless they're under the thumb of some billionaire, some George Soros type or something.
Well, I think you're smart in protecting a lot of your wealth by doing this.
Trying.
This is my first time buying. I need something.
Oh, I actually have plenty of silver.
Okay.
And
Partial to the women, too, I'm just saying.
Okay.
when the guy says, "Can I buy your last 2 tubes of maple leafs?" I said, "No, you can't, because I'm saving them for a woman who's coming in to buy a few 10-ounce bars, a few 5-ounce bars, and buffaloes. Still have a couple hundred buffaloes. And
You pick something for me with that amount right there.
right, the least expensive are the 1-ounce bars and the 1-ounce buffaloes, and they're strictly bullion. All the sovereign coins are a little bit more than the bullion, and I have Britannias and Philharmonics and all that stuff as well.
Very new for me. I just want Tim to pick something. You want Tim to pick? Yes, I do.
A Geiger bar.
What do you think?
Looks nice.
Yeah, Geiger's
Neat.
good quality.
Good quality stuff.
That's a first.
There we go. Isn't that beautiful?
Wow, what do you think?
Oh, that's
Tomorrow.
gorgeous.
I have a lot of them.
Not this time.
Oh, not this
I
time.
don't even want to leave it open. Let's close it back up. Okay.
Stick with the silver, right?
Yes. I'll get.
That would be the Buffalo Rounds or the 1-ounce bars, either one.
Buffaloes are nice.
Okay,
Buffalo Rounds?
buffaloes. I'll
Yeah.
let you have that input.
Oh!
Okay.
He's a wonderful man. He's wonderful. Wonderful
I
man.
know. We're just teasing. I think you
We're
guys are.
having fun today. I think this
Yeah.
is the most fun we've had over the 2 years that I've known him.
Great. Oh, you two are sweet. It's fun to have you here. I'm enjoying it. Thanks so much for letting me video this.
Thank you.
Let's really enjoy seeing a brand new Stacker Birth right here in your store, Tim.
Yes, that's right.
It is always fun to see people coming in the store. This is, I think this is from Asahi. Isn't that their?
I'm very respectful of the Native American culture.
The quality of these things put the ones we get from Europe to shame.
It does, Tim. These are good. I think it is Asahi.
Amazing. Wow.
Asahi is a Japanese company. It's the company that made Pentax cameras.
Oh, okay.
And they purchased the rights to Johnson Matthey. Johnson Matthey was, one of the traditional, number 1 or 2 producers in silver bullion with Engelhard. So Engelhard, Johnson Matthey are usually mentioned in the same breath.
Those are vintage type.
And they
silver.
really upped the quality. I think everything they make is really nice. If you have a proof surface like that, that means the dies are heavily polished,
Okay.
and then you get about half as many strikes out of those dies as you would from the ones that don't have any flat surfaces.
This is your seed stacking coin. This is for you. That's to start your stack.
Your gold stack. Oh man, too cute.
That's supposed to make me cry.
Oh, you made her cry, dude.
Now I need your
I said-
sleeve.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh, you found 2 more. Well,
This one's opened and this one's tape shut again.
okay.
So you're gonna take over the shop for Grandpa?
Would you like to have this store?
Oh, that's so cute. Nodding her head.
They can inherit it. You'd have to buy it.